I think they sit now on eighth on the table. Um, Even though they sit eighth on the table, I mean the points gap is not really that big. Um, Up until top four, I think Arsenal are just over 10 points ahead of Liverpool at this point in time. But I mean, up until top four, it's still probably below 10 points. So they can really turn their season around, and they can, once they get their confidence back and figure things out, they can really turn their season around towards the end of the season, or hopefully the next couple of games. So, so yeah, it's really going to be interesting to see how Liverpool can manage that. On the other hand, Chelsea again, disappointing result for Chelsea, losing 3-1 at Leeds. Leeds was a tough match. No, not Leeds. Was it Brighton? Because we played Leeds the other day. But nevertheless, um, Chelsea lost, a disappointing result for Chelsea. I know some people were saying Chelsea are in the title race. In my opinion, I still think that they have some work to do. Just quite not yet there. I think that if they had Cole Palmer in the team, I think that they would be more of a threat. But right now, I don't think so. Yes, they will cause a lot of upsets to teams, and they will probably fight for top four. In fact, I think they will fight for top four because that's what they're aiming for as well. Um, so yeah, I don't think that they're out to win the Premier League, but who knows? Chelsea is a little bit of a novelty. They can do anything. We've seen what happened in the Club World Cup. They were basically underdogs, or not even underdogs. They weren't even considered as contenders, in my opinion. It was the likes of PSG coming off the back of a treble, as well as Real Madrid. They were kind of like the favorites, but yeah, Chelsea, a little bit of a dark horse, will definitely upset a lot of teams this season, and I think that they'll be there and thereabout. Really, they'll be there and about. And I think from a Manchester City standpoint, fan, um, I think that we're gonna need Chelsea's help also along the way, as well as Manchester United, as well as all the other teams that will be facing Arsenal, if I can put it that way. So yeah, Chelsea, another disappointing result for them as well. They currently sit fourth on the table. Surprisingly, Aston Villa jumped up to third place, 1 point behind Manchester City. They won 4-3 last night. Fantastic result for them as well. And I think that they will be there and thereabout. They'll definitely have their eyes on Europe, whether it's Champions League, preferably for them. But they'll definitely have their eyes on Europe, whether it's Champions League or Europa League. We know that Unai Emery is the Europa League specialist, so I think that competition will suit them more to qualify. I think that Champions League is just uh, a lot for them, but nevertheless, yeah, they having a pretty decent season. There is quite a lot of teams that we didn't expect to have, decent seasons that are currently having decent seasons so far. The likes of Aston Villa, as well as Newcastle, as well as Sunderland, another surprising one again. So yeah, Arsenal go away to Aston Villa at Villa Park this weekend. Can they cause an upset? They can. I think so. They really, they can, especially with Arsenal being a little bit more vulnerable in defense. Yes, they had a clean sheet. Last night they also won the game 2-0. Um, they won the game last night 2-0. Fairly comfortable game for them.